Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are going into Talladega Super Speedway, and we are coming off of 3 straight wins. So we are on fire right now. Everything seems to be going right for us. Let's take a look at the point standings here. We have a very slight lead over Kyle Busch back there in second. Denny Hamlin is third. Kurt Busch is fourth, and Martin Truex sits back there in fifth. So guys, I went ahead and cut out the qualifying laps here. That would take a lot of time, and obviously we're probably going to qualify towards the back. So yep, 40th place is where we're going to be starting here today, but that is what we expected. That is typical at these big super speedways, guys. So here we go into Talladega to try to get a 4th win in a row. You can see Erik Jones had to replace his transmission, so he will be starting in the back. Denny Hamlin has won the pole, and Justin Haley had an engine change, so he will be starting in the back as well. There's a look at our number 18 Interstate Batteries Toyota Camry, and here we go. We are getting ready to take the green flag here at Talladega. And green flag, here we go. Starting in 38th, we are going to try to move through this pack and have a solid day here.
Hey drivers, let's try to have a solid day here. Try to make your way through that pack as quickly as possible. We really want to put an emphasis on stage points today. We want to really add to our regular season points lead that we have. As far as the pit strategy goes, we just want to make sure we come when most of the pack comes. We do not want to be pitting alone, because then we'll be out there without the draft. Alright, have a good race, driver.
Alright guys, so you heard from our crew chief there. We are just going to try to have a solid point stay here, get as many stage points as we can. So here we go. Erik Jones, our teammate in the number 20 Toyota Camry, is in front of us right now as we come to the line here with 13 laps remaining in stage number 1. We are looking to the inside, but Erik is going to block us there, and we're going to have to stay behind him here in turn number 1. As we are 3 wide back here, racing hard at Talladega. Now we got Matt Kenseth right on our bumper here, but we cannot go anywhere. It is gridlocked at the back of the pack here. And now lifting off of Erik Jones as we go into the turn. We do not want to be bump drafting going into the turns here, or we will most likely spin cars out. But now side by side with Bubba Wallace. We look to the inside of Erik Jones, but he went down the track again to block us. But now we have an opportunity, and we are able to get inside of Erik Jones in that number 20 car, and we are going to make a pass on him now, and we are in 32nd place. So now behind Justin Haley in that number 16 Chevrolet. We're side by side with the 49 car of Chad Fincham. And now with a run on the back straightaway, we're going to look down to the bottom of Justin Haley, but our run dies off a little bit. Now Erik Jones is back up beside us on the right side there. And going into turn number 3, we get a little tight and wash up the track, but we're able to get back down on that bottom line here. Now we move up into 30th place. And now we have an opportunity to peek to the inside of Justin Haley, and we are going to be side by side with him as we cross the line here with 11 laps remaining in the stage. And now we are up to 29th position here. Ross Chastain, the next car there on the top side. We are going to be to the inside of him, and now we are going to be to the inside of Martin Truex Jr., our teammate there in the number 19. And now with no draft help behind us, we are falling back a little bit, and Justin Haley is back to the top side, making a pass on us as we drop back into 30th. Guys, take a look there at the bottom left track map. You can see currently Joey Logano is out front here at Talladega. And now 10 laps remain in stage number 1. So now we have a little bit of momentum here on the bottom line as we have a run here coming up to the back bumper of Ross Chastain, back beside our teammate of Martin Truex Jr. We have a lot of momentum, and we're able to get past Ross Chastain as well. Now coming up to the inside of Chase Elliott in that Napa Auto Parts Chevy there. we're going to be side by side with Chase here in turn number 3. And now we are all the way up to 24th place, only 4 laps into the race here. And now currently side by side with Alex Bowman. We look to the inside of Cole Custer, and it is 4 wide through the tri-oval here at Dega, crossing the line. 9 laps remaining in the stage as we move forward still into 20th place. And now with another run on Jimmy Johnson, we're going to shoot to the top, just barely clearing Corey LaJoie there. And now we are behind Christopher Bell as we shove him a little too hard and he gets up the track. So my bad, Seatbelt. We left our Toyota teammate out to dry there, but he is just fine there. He didn't hit the wall or anything. So now behind Jimmy Johnson here in 16th place, going through the tri-oval. We are moving through the pack very quickly. You can take a look there at the top left. You can see our estimated fuel is only 4 laps. So pit stops will be happening here in the next few laps. Now making a move on Jimmy Johnson to the inside. We are up to 15th place behind Tyler Reddick in that number 8 Realtree Chevrolet. And shooting to the inside, we are able to get past Tyler Reddick there and move into 14th place now on the inside of Clint Boyer. Moving past him with a lot of momentum here on the bottom line. There's Kyle Busch, the 2nd place car in the point standings. And now we are to the bottom of Chris Buescher, 3 wide here through the tri-oval, moving all the way up to 7th place with a massive run here on Bobby Carter as we cross the line. 7 laps remaining here in stage number 1. So continuing around here, coming out of turn number 2, only 5/10 of a second behind the leader up there of Michael McDowell. You can see we are the lone Toyota now. There is no other help from our manufacturer up here. So here we go. We are going to be on the bottom line, coming up to Ricky Stenhouse Jr. there in the number 47 Kroger's car. And you can see there's going to be a few cars peeling off to pit, and we are going to stay out on the track for yet another lap here. So all the way up into 2nd place, we're behind Austin Dillon now in that number 3 car with only 6 laps remaining in the stage. And guys, we are going to hope for a nice, clean pit stop.
All right, driver, here's the deal. I want you to bring the car to me next time around. We're not going to give you any tires. You're all good there. As far as fuel goes, we're just going to give you a splash, just enough to get to the end of the stage. And that should give you a little bit of a lead coming out of pit road. 10-4.
10-4, guys, bringing it down this time. And here we go now, coming down to pit road. Gonna get this thing slowed up. We get a little bit loose there, but we're able to get it down to speed. So here we go. As our crew chief said, just a little splash of fuel and no tires, and hopefully that can get us out front here. And now pulling into our pit box. Here we go, guys. We just need a little splash. It looks like our estimated time is going to be 9.5 seconds. So definitely more than a splash. We're getting a pretty good amount of fuel there. But now we're going to be coming out of pit road, the first car. So the plan worked out. And you can see the other pack is rounding turn 4 now. So let's see if we can get up to speed before they catch up to us here. So now on lap number 10 out of 14 on stage number 1. Can we hold on to first place, guys? And if you take a look to the top right of the screen, you can see it says we are 8th place. But obviously, once we cycle through here, as there's a little group of cars on pit road right now, we are going to come out first. So here we go through the tri-oval, taking the lead from Kyle Busch, who is still on pit road. Now crossing the line 4 laps remain in stage 1. And guys, you can see there at the bottom left track map, the number 3 car of Austin Dillon is in second place and chasing us down now, as we do not have the draft and they do. So they are going to be making ground up very quickly. I got the leaderboard up there at the top left. You can see Austin Dillon is only 6 seconds behind. And now, guys, with Austin Dillon 5.3 seconds behind, we have 3 laps remaining in stage 1. We're going to do some math, guys. We are going to see what the gap shrinks to the next time around, guys. So it was 5.4 as we crossed the line, I believe. And we're just going to see if they are going to be able to catch up to us. It is shrinking very rapidly now. Only 4.2 seconds behind is Austin Dillon in that number 3 Chevrolet. And now, guys, the tire light has came on. Let's take a look at the top left. Only 18% on our right front tire. So keeping an eye on that. Our crew chief said we weren't going to need tires, so hopefully he's right and we don't blow a tire here. But now with 2 laps remaining in the stage, Austin Dillon has the gap shrunk to 3 seconds. So we are going to have to hold Austin Dillon off here, as he is going to be able to close the gap and get to us before the end of the stage. But now Joey Logano has taken over second place, as you can see there at the bottom left of the screen on the track map. And now as we cross the line, 1 lap remains here in stage number 1. You can see there at the top left leaderboard, Joey Logano 1.4 seconds behind. Now closing rapidly, still 1.2. Is he going to be able to catch the back bumper of our number 18 Toyota Camry? I don't know. 0.8 seconds now, as he continues to close the gap very quickly. I think our tire situation is going to be okay. We just need to hold on here for the lead. Now 0.3 seconds. We can see him closing very quickly here on the bottom line. I'm not able to get down there quick enough. And Joey Logano is now side by side with us here, and he's going to make it past us along with Jimmy Johnson here. And we are not able to hold on for the stage win. What a bummer. It was so close, guys. But, man, we were still able to get 8 points out of it, so it's all right. It's a solid stage for us. So, obviously, we're going to have to come to the pits. We're going to fill up on fuel and get 4 fresh tires for the start of stage 2. And now here we go. We did not lose any positions on pit road. We are going to be restarting 3rd place behind Joey Logano, as it is a green flag here for stage number 2. And now, guys, as we cross the line, there is going to be 12 laps here for stage 2. And now going down the backstretch, side by side with Jimmy Johnson, we can see 4 wide behind us here at Talladega. Things are heating up here at the beginning of stage number 2, going down into turn 3. We have a run on Joey Logano, and we are going to look to the inside now, to the left rear quarter panel of the number 22 Shell Pennzoil Ford there. And now we have moved into 1st place here at Talladega. Can we hold on to the lead here? Bobby Carter right on our back bumper as we cross the line. 11 laps remain in stage number 2. And now we're going to move up the track to block Jimmy Johnson as he had a run there on the top line. Still, Bobby Carter remains behind us here on the bottom. Jimmy Johnson now is going to get back up beside us here. And with drafting help from the number 6 car of Ryan Newman, Jimmy Johnson is going to go out front at Talladega here. And now side by side with Jimmy Johnson through the tri-oval at over 200 miles an hour at Talladega here. We are going to lead yet another lap with 10 laps remaining now in stage 2. Bobby Carter right on our back bumper, giving us some great bump drafting help. He is really good here pushing. We're going to have to keep that in mind towards the end of the race. If we can have Bobby Carter behind us, that is what we definitely want to happen now with Austin Dillon coming now on the top line. It looks like he is not going to have any drafting help behind him, and his momentum is going to fade there. You can see in the mirror as he drops back. We continue to lead at Talladega. Guys, take a look at that leaderboard. We have some massive underdogs out front here at Talladega. Brandon Gaughan now moves to the lead, but we have Ricky Stenhouse back there, Bobby Carter, Jimmy Johnson, who hasn't really done much all year besides, of course, winning the Daytona 500. And guys, now with Jimmy Johnson on our back bumper, we are going to look to the bottom behind Ricky Stenhouse, making a move on him now. We're going to get past him and get up to the back bumper of Brandon Gaughan in that number 62 South Point Chevrolet. Looking to the inside of Gaughan here through the tri-oval. Are we going to be able to inch past him to lead another lap here? I think we just got past him just in time to lead that lap. Now Jimmy Johnson on our back bumper here in turn 1.
Right side, all clear, no pressure from behind.
And guys, as things continue to go smoothly for us here at Talladega, well, now here we go. We have a yellow flag with 26 laps remaining in the race. I'm not sure. Okay, 8 laps remaining in stage 2.
Hey driver, bring it down pit road. We're just going to give you enough fuel to get you to the end of the stage. You don't need any tires. We're going to try to keep you up front here, okay?
10-4, sounds good, guys. So you heard our crew chief there, no tires, just enough fuel for the end of the stage. And yes, we are able to hold on to first place down pit road there. You can see the top 9 positions stayed the same. So now as we get ready to go back to green here for the rest of stage number 2, we're going to be side by side with Ryan Newman. We're going to have 4 laps remaining in the stage. And guys, it looks like we have a new player up front here. Brad Keselowski is right behind us on our back bumper. And guys, we know how Brad Keselowski can be. Sometimes he can be a little over aggressive and wreck people at these super speedways with his bump drafting. So keep an eye on that, as well as the beef that we've had with Brad Keselowski. We have almost wrecked him multiple times this year. So keeping an eye on Brad back there. Hopefully we hold on to this thing when he gives us these shoves, because you know he is going to. So we're going to look back to the bottom here. Brad Keselowski is wanting to get past us as we come across the line with 3 laps remaining in the stage. It looks like Eric Almirola is back there behind Brad, one of his Ford teammates. And guys, from now until the end of the stage, it is time to crank it up. Alright guys, I am back. We were able to hold on to get another stage win on the year. The race is going great for us so far. So we're going to go ahead and come down pit road. We're going to get fuel and fresh tires, and we're going to restart the last stage here in first place. So we're going to go ahead, try to keep this thing nice and clean to the end and just have a solid finish. And just maybe, if we're lucky enough, have a fourth win in a row. So here we go. It looks like there is going to be 15 laps here in the last stage. Chad Fincham back there in second place. Brad Keselowski here on the bottom line is going to have some momentum, and he is going to be up towards our back bumper here coming out of turn number 2. And we can see a little bit disorganized back there, so fairly easy for us up front, not having to block too aggressively right now. And guys, as far as pit strategy goes here, it's just going to be the same as all the other stages. We're just going to pit along with the rest of the field whenever the time comes. It's probably going to be with about 5 or 6 laps to go. But now with Brad Keselowski, we had to block him there as he tried to make a move on the top side. But we remain out front here now coming out of turn number 2. And we can see one of our Toyota teammates, Seabell, hasn't made it to the front here. He is on the very top side, but they have organized into 3 lanes there. It's going to be very hard to block all 3 of these things. We had to put a block on Brad Keselowski on the bottom here, but my goodness, guys, we're not going to be able to. Now a 4th lane is coming through. They are 4 wide behind us, and they're gonna get past us here. We are not able to hold off 4 lanes. So now Clint Boyer is going to be to the top side of us. Brad Keselowski giving us some shoves through the corner there. Very hard to hold on to it, but he is able to get us back up front here. Guys, now crossing the line, 12 laps remaining in the race. Clint Boyer is going to make it back up to our right rear quarter panel, but now we are clear of Clint as they are still 3 wide behind us. And now big momentum from all 3 lanes. Very hard to decide which one to block. We got Eric Almirola leading that bottom lane. And now a caution flag here. Another caution in the race. We're obviously going to have to come down pit road, and this should be able to get us to the end of the stage without any other pit stops.
All right, driver, you're going to bring it to me. We're going to fill it up with fuel, give you 4 fresh tires, and you're going to be all set here till the end of the race. Go out there, get that 4th win in a row, buddy. We believe in you.
All right, guys, so here we go. Restarting first with 4 fresh tires and able to make it to the end of the race now. Green flag, Eric Almirola to the outside. We're going to have 9 laps remaining here. And looking at the top left, we can see the estimated fuel is only 9 laps. So we are going to be cutting it close. Just something to keep our eyes on. Hopefully we are going to be fine, but just something to keep in mind here. Towards the end of the race, we're going to have to keep checking that. But now Brad Keselowski remains behind us here on the bottom as we go into turn number 3. And as we cross the line, 8 laps now remain in the race. You can see a car with major momentum there on the top side. It's going to be the number 7 of Josh Bilicki going out front here at Talladega along with Tyler Reddick there. And now Brad Keselowski gets to work pushing us on our back bumper, and we are going to be side by side with Tyler Reddick here on the back straightaway. And now we are out of control of the race. We do not control our own destiny now. We're going to have to try to get back up here and make a move on Josh Bilicki. And now another caution, guys. So it looks like the whole field is going to be pitting, and I am not sure what our crew chief is going to want to do here.
Hey, driver, stay out with these caution laps. We are going to make it to the end of the race on fuel. We're all good. Go get her done, bud.
All right, guys, here we go. Green flag now side by side on the restart with Josh Bilicki in that number 7 Chevrolet as we cross the line. Only 5 laps remaining here at Talladega. And it looks like we are the only Toyota here in the top 5. Looks like Tyler Reddick is back there. Josh Bilicki, Chad Fincham, and Brad Keselowski rounding out the top 5, but 3 wide behind us now, and actually Brad Keselowski is the only car on the top line. He's going to be falling back through the field without any drafting help, but now Josh Bilicki with a move on the inside. We're going to go down there to block him. And now 4 laps remain in the race as we continue to dominate here at Talladega. And you can see now 3 lanes starting to form. The top 2 lanes are getting more organized, so it is going to become increasingly difficult to hold on to this lead up here. And guys, I'm starting to get very nervous. We have a major streak on the line here. We have already won 3 in a row, and this would be 4 wins in a row if we can hold on to win this thing, guys. But now Eric Almirola has a run on the top side with some help from Alex Bowman, and he is going to get past us for the moment to move into first place. Josh Bilicki up on our back bumper, pushing us so hard that we get a little bit tight there coming out of turn number 2. And now making up ground, we are going to move back into first place there as Eric Almirola is going to fall back. And we now have Kurt Busch in the Monster Energy Chevrolet back there giving us some shoves now. Bobby Carter has moved up to third place. Keep in mind, he is a really good car to have behind us here at Talladega, but he is going to be looking to make a move on us to the top, but we are able to hold him off for the time being. Now coming out of turn number 2, Brad Keselowski and Kurt Busch behind us. And now here comes Justin Haley leading that bottom line, and we're going to go down to the bottom of the track to block him for the time being. Now we have Brad Keselowski with more momentum on the top side, and he is going to get up beside us now with help from the number 22 of Joey Logano, and he is going to get past us to lead the lap here with only 1 lap remaining. Now going down into turn number 1 with a big shove from Justin Haley, we are going to be able to get back to the lead here and be clear of Joey Logano. So now out front, all clear with only half a lap remaining here at Talladega. Can we hold on? Can we get a 4th win in a row? We have to hold off Justin Haley and Joey Logano as they try to look for a way to get past us here. And now coming out of turn number 4, Justin Haley, Joey Logano, still the 2 cars looking to get past us here. Joey Logano is going to be coming on the top, and the race has finished. It has ended under caution, guys. We have won our 4th race in a row, our 5th race on the year, guys. Unbelievable. What a great race. What a great day for us as we got plenty of stage points, and I'm just pumped about that one. Let's go. Let's get our burnout started here and celebrate the win for the Geico 500 here down in Talladega, Alabama. We're going to give these fans one heck of a burnout here.
Heck yeah, driver. Way to get it done, baby. 5 wins on the year. Unbelievable. You're the man.
Alright guys, so looking at the results, obviously we finished first, Justin Haley in second, Joey Logano gets third, Corey LaJoie 4th, and Bubba Wallace rounds out the top 5. Taking a look here at the point standings, we now have a 31-point lead on Kyle Busch as we have 5 wins on the year. Denny Hamlin sits back there in third. Kurt Busch is 4th, and Martin Truex Jr. rounds out the top 5 of the point standings, guys. So here we are in victory lane, celebrating our 5th win on the year and our 4th win in a row. Unbelievable, guys. What a race. Here we go. Fastest lap was us with a 47.026. We had the most laps led with 30 laps. On the move, again, us 38th was where we started, and we won the race. And a tough break for Joey Gase, starting 3rd and finishing 36th. So, guys, pure domination. What a race. Hopefully, I see you guys back as we go down to Texas Motor Speedway.